Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. My name is Priscilla. I'm the owner of A Life Full of Simplicity. Today I'll be flipping through the Nicoletta Ceccoli Tarot. This is by Nicoletta Ceccoli with the guidebook written by Lunaea Weatherstone, I think is her name. Anyway, we'll get to it when we get to the book. This is a low Scarabeo deck publication. I don't know how much it retails for in the US, but I did pay $30 Canadian for this. So, yes. So, this is a deck that was created with pre-existing art. So, the artwork was taken by Nicoletta Ceccoli and then put or fitted into, or attempted to be fitted into, the concepts of tarot, from my understanding, is what they did with that. So let's get into the guidebook first. Okay, that's focused. So we have here the key for the court cards, because they don't say the actual name on the court card, they just show these little images. So it has a key here for that. There's like a 2-card spread in here as well. So it gives you some information on the tarot itself, like what it is. Typically this is what you would see in the back of the deck. And then it goes straight into the meaning. So it gives you like a sentence or two in regards to the card, and then it gives you like key concepts, so keywords for the upright for every card, and then it goes into the minors, and again same thing, a sentence or two for the card itself, and then the keywords. So everything is upright, there's no reversals. So the court cards are separate. So it goes into that, and then it goes into the court cards here. So we have the names, which are the pages, knights, queens, kings, and then it gives you a 2-card reading here called the Bittersweet 2-card spread. And then it gives you a sample reading. So we have about let's say 17 pages in English. So about that much. And then it goes into the other languages. So not bad. I guess we'll see what kind of information it has once we get into the cards. So we have a title card here. Title card. These are the backs. We have another title card. So we don't need those, so I'll put those to the side. Then we get into the actual artwork. Let me just move this over a bit so I can actually get in here. Very interesting magician card. We have this Empress. She's like inspecting the bugs. This Emperor is very cute. Reminds me of Napoleon, to be honest. Then we have this Hierophant. Very weird Hierophant, but this whole deck is weird, so it's okay. Very Adam and Eve vibes, but Eve and the snake instead, because we have that apple tree and everything. So I do like this very much. So we have the Chariot. Chariot feels very stationary. Like it doesn't seem like it's moving much. So I don't really get that movement from the card too much, which is interesting. Then again, the original RWS is it's not really moving either. It's supposed to represent movement, but it doesn't seem like it's really moving either. So, okay, then we have Justice, I believe. This is Justice. I think Justice and Strength are switched. Yeah, Justice. This looks more like a tower moment, but what it says in the guidebook is that to take care to maintain your ethical balance, any move you make now will have consequences. Act for the highest good. So key concepts being karma, responsibility in legal matters, and honor. So then I get it more, because you can definitely see that it's like kind of like Jenga. Any move you make, you could come toppling down. So I kind of get it in regards to what they say in the book. Which, does it say if it's written by? Yeah, it's Weatherstone, so I was right. Lunaea, Weatherstone. I love this hermit card. She's so weird looking. It's like her and then a mini her. So I love it. I love it very much. Then we have the wheel. This is supposed to represent strength. And I'm like, okay. Like, why is this strength? Why are we killing this poor thing? This little creature? Like, why are we doing that? What does it say for strength? It says, good will always triumph over evil in the long run. You are fighting the good fight. Trust your instincts. Key concepts being Key concepts being inner goodness, love vanquishing hate. Okay. Interesting. I don't know how I feel about that strength card. I don't know. Then we have the Hanged Man. I definitely understand this as the Hanged Man. You know, you have the two heads, so there's multiple eyes. You can definitely have more than one perspective in this particular case, I think. I love this for Death. So cute. Temperance. Very weird devil card, I have to say. What does it say in the book? Nothing good can come of this situation. Free yourself from its bondage. Don't be blinded by temptation. Okay. Another one that I'm like, what's going on? Then we have this Tower card. And it talks about how, like, structures you built may not be as stable as you think. So I guess this person may think that this particular tower is stable, but you can see that this particular block that says NS on it is not stable. So yeah, I totally get it. Then we have the Star card. I love the Star card. It's so beautiful. I love this Moon card. So beautiful. We have the Sun. Interesting. A gloomy Sun. Then we have Judgment. I like this as Judgment because it talks about acceptance and understanding. So it's like the path you have chosen has led you to your present place. The key to liberation is to accept and understand this. So it's about acceptance and understanding. Key concepts being spiritual enlightenment, awakening, and peace. Then we have this world card. It's like she's in her own world, in her own bubble. I do like that, actually. Then we have the cups. So Ace of Cups. I definitely love this. Very funny. We have the Two of Cups. The Three of Cups. 4. I was on the fence for a long while in regards to this deck, but I'm happy that I've brought it into my collection. I don't like this 5 card, though. It's so weird. What does it say about the 5? It says, something you thought would make you happy has turned out to be a disappointment. Don't force the issue if it will never work out. Key concepts being frustration, disappointment, and heartache. I don't know about this. This is very weird. Look at the... It's so weird. I don't know. This one I don't know about. Then we have the 6 of Cups. 7 of Cups. Very Alice in Wonderland. 8 of Cups. This one I do like, actually. Because you have... It's like this is all inside of her, and then she needs to let all of this go. Fly free. Then we have the 9 of Cups. Very weird. 10 Cups. We have the Page. I love this Knight. This Queen. And then we have the King. Interesting, I have to say. Then we go into the Pentacles. I do like this for the Ace of Pentacles, to be honest. I think this is a good one. Definitely feel that act of like juggling the balance, like when they in the traditional too. So I definitely feel that here. The 3 of Pentacles. I guess this is supposed to be like this person is, or this caterpillar. This is very Alice in Wonderland to me. This caterpillar is trying to guide this person, which definitely feels very 3 of Pentacles to me. So I think I'm okay with that. Then we have the 4 of Pentacles, which is very strange because we have this person here and then this person that has like a dice head. Like, I don't know what's going on here. Let me show you. There's a dice head guy. Oh my god. So yeah, I don't... It's supposed to represent frugality. I don't really understand what's going on here. Let's see what the book says, actually. Fine possessions alone won't bring contentment. Don't focus on material gain to the point where you are separated from life's true joys. Key concepts: greed, selfishness, fear of losing security. Okay, that makes a little bit more sense. When you read the guidebook, the imagery then makes more sense, but when you're just looking at the imagery, you're like, well, what's going on here? Why? What's this weird stuff? Then we have the 5. Bird is like pecking out her heart. We have the 6. This is supposed to be about sharing. What is she trying to share? Rats? Then we have the 7 of Pentacles, which is interesting because I would have felt this would be a more 8 of Pentacle vibe, to be honest with you. But I get it, like in terms of you have to be patient for the what you want to be finished. But I would have put it as this instead. This is weird as the 8. Even though I think this person is trying to teach this This bug is trying to teach this bug something, is what I'm getting from the imagery. We have the 9 here. This gives me very a goose that lays golden eggs kind of vibes, because she's like holding on to that goose. This is an interesting 10 of Pentacles. Very, very interesting. Then we have the Page. The Knight. Oh, this poor bunny lost an eye. What does it say on the candy? Hate me. Whoa. This has gone a little too far. Too far. Then we have the Queen. She's eating an ice cream that has a face on it. And then we have the King with a bowl coming out of her dress. And then we go into the Wands. I love this for the Ace of Wands. This is a good Ace of Wands. We have the 2. For the Wands, this is a very interesting 2 of Wands, I have to say. This feels more 2 of Cups to me. What does it say in the thing? Okay, it says, illusion or enchantment may be keeping you from fulfilling your potential for success. Do not be overly influenced by attractive people and their plans for you. Loss of will, coercion, pressure from others. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, I'm going to have to sit with that, I think. Then we have the 3. The 4. It's an interesting 4 of Wands. Usually it's about celebration. Seems very weird to me. What does it say for this one? Move quickly through your present circumstances. Your work is moving towards success, but you are not there yet. The time of rest and celebration must be earned. Key concepts: effort toward completion, the goal in sight. That I don't like. Okay, that I don't like. I don't like that. That I don't like. And then we have the 5. It was like apples falling out of her dress. From under her dress, though. And then we have the 6. I definitely can feel that victory type of thing, especially with this elephant here. So yeah. This is a weird 7 of Wands, I have to say. Some mistakes may need to be atoned for and situations set right. Take care that the punishment fits the crime. Don't hold a grudge. Key concepts: apology, atonement, negotiating terms of agreement. Usually the 7 is about standing your ground. So this is interesting. This is interesting. And then we have the 8. I don't know if I feel a lot of movement or swift action with this, but there's potential. I guess maybe they're trying to get her to get up towards something that she needs to take action towards. 9 is usually about being on the defensive. It's about watching your back type of thing. So this is interesting. Then we have the 10 of Wands. She's walking a bug. This bug is her pet. Ew, never in my life. Never in my life. And we have a Page. Interesting Page of Wands. Very dark. Then we have the Knight. Oh, she's riding a pig. So cute. We have the Queen of Wands. Interesting. Holding a baby ice cream cone. And then we have the King. Similar to the King of Pentacles, but this time it's a dragon. It's going to eat this person. And then we have the Swords. Is this the last suit? Last suit. The swords are brutal, I have to say. This is brutal. Okay, so this I don't really get for the... Like, this is not one that I would have chosen for the Two of Swords, to be honest with you. I feel like this is more of a... The balancing act, I feel like it's more of a Pentacles, Two of Pentacles. I see more the Two of Swords as a... Yes, it's about balance, but I see it more as a crossroads. So, a balance between two paths. So, yeah, I don't know. I do get it, though. Because you do have technically two paths. You can either go back or go forward, but still, like, this is not the artwork I would have chosen, particularly. Definitely Three of Swords. Definitely. Then we have the Four. Interesting. So it seems like this person is trying to rest, but, like, all these other things are happening. There's a lot of distraction. Then we have the Five. Wow. This is brutal. Just gonna chop that carrot up. Scary. Wouldn't want that to be me. I love this Six of Swords. This is a good Six of Swords. A really good Six of Swords. Look at that shady ass kid. It's like, I want that balloon. That's gonna be my balloon. And then he's gonna probably rob this chick and get that balloon. Very Seven of Swords vibes, I have to say. Mainly because of this kid in the corner. Okay, this I don't get. So, this seems very Nine of Swords to me, rather than the Eight of Swords. What does the Eight of Swords say? So, it says, uncertainty and suspicion rob you of your independence, making you feel trapped or helpless. Get your facts straight and don't be intimidated by mere shadows. Okay. Key concepts: restriction, paranoia, giving away your power. I don't know. The artwork still gives me Nine of Swords vibes, and this is the Nine of Swords. So this is very nightmarish with that giant bunny. Like, oh my god, never in my life. And then we have this 10 of Swords. Very weird, I have to say. This knife has legs. This fork has legs. This gingerbread man is like, no, oh my god. This artwork sometimes makes me laugh. I'm just like, oh my god. Then we have the Page. We have the Knight on a paper. What's this called? Origami bird. So, I like not to read the Queen of Swords as cold-hearted and things like this, because in this one she seems very cold-hearted. She's literally eating the eye off the cake. To me, that's very cold of this person, but yeah, I get why this was chosen for the Queen of Swords. I get it. And then lastly, we have the King of Swords. Look at all those papers flying all over the place. Interesting. I do like this, though. Okay, so, cardstock. Typical low Scarabeo tuck box cardstock, because if you get their decks that are in the hard boxes, the top boxes where the top comes off, yeah, that's different cardstock. So this cardstock is better. It's my favorite from them. Shuffles beautifully. I just love it so much. Okay, let's read a card. Let's read a card I haven't read. Ooh. They all went on the floor. Let's read this one. Ooh. Okay. 10 of Swords. Oops, that's not... There we go. That's better. Let's focus on that. 10 of Swords. The situation is ruined and it's time to cut your losses. Grieve for what might have been, but don't stay in that dark place too long. Gather your courage and begin again. Key concepts: the end of a bad time, release of failure, moving on. So that is what I read there. If it'll focus. There we go. Nope. Why won't this thing focus? It's the lighting. Okay, so that's what I read for the 10 of Swords. So yes, I'm excited to dive deeper into this particular deck. I think because the imagery wasn't made specifically for tarot, it's very interesting how they put it together, or how Lunaea Weatherstone wrote the guidebook to incorporate the images into the interpretation or whatever. So I think that's very interesting. It's definitely going to be something to get used to. But I think most of it works. Like, I think most of the imagery works for the deck. There's a few cards that I'm like not sure about, and then the 8 of Swords was one that I was like, no, I don't really like this. But you know, what can you do when it's existing art already? You know, it wasn't made specifically for the tarot. If she ever made art specifically for tarot, I'd be all over that, because this artwork is weird and I love it. So yes, I'm planning to use this for inner child work. I think it would be really good inner child work deck, but we shall see. We shall see. Let me know in the comments what you think about this deck. Is this something that you have in your collection? How do you use it? What do you think of it? Let me know in the comments below. If you don't have this deck, what did you think of it? I'd love to hear from you. Even if you hate it, I still want to hear from you in the comments below. So I do thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, turn on that bell so you can be notified every time I post a brand new video. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, as it's greatly appreciated. Thanks so much and have a great day.